Customers today expect highly personalized and integrated experiences across multiple devices and channels. To deliver these exceptional customer experiences, it has become vital to integrate customer data across systems. From processing orders, payments and shipping, to timely cross-channel communications. Great customer experiences are often hampered by a lack of consistent data across systems within an enterprise. To make things more difficult, the number of systems is rapidly increasing. The Jitterbit Customer API 360 solution provides a 360-degree view of your customers, partners, and products, and automates critical business processes across the customer lifecycle, from lead to cash, engineer to order, order to fulfillment, and more. Our solution connects data between systems accessed by your sales, marketing, operations, and support teams, and eliminates data silos. Rather than relying on internal expertise to develop data integrations and process automations, our Customer API 360 solution provides a complete toolkit, including a full lifecycle API M suite for real-time data access, out-of-the-box application connectors, process templates, and integration recipes. Our process templates contain pre-built business use case workflows, so you can automate the flow of data between objects such as accounts, items, products, sales orders, and more. Now you can automatically create sales orders in your ERP, update your inventory, sync your account data, and much more, as well as speed up automation of business processes by up to 80%. Using our intuitive integration studio, you can further customize your integrations and tailor it to your specific business needs in just a matter of days. Our best-in-class Customer API 360 solution has been built leveraging our expertise and best practices across thousands of successful customer implementations. Jitterbit, the company that accelerates your Customer 360.
All right, team. Everybody, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. So that video actually summarizes pretty much what I was planning to talk today. So I'll try to be a little bit more brief. Well, basically, if you want to deliver great customer experiences, this is probably going to be a quick 5-minute pitch you want to hear today. Well, one research from Harvard Business Review came across last year said 88% of the respondents they surveyed said that delivering a high quality, personalized, and seamless customer experience across all channels and products is important to achieve their business performance. So, but what does it take to enable a single view of the customer? So when they asked the same respondents and asked how important was get a 360 view, 64% of those people said, it was very important to have data and systems integrated across all channels and products. And 55% said they wanted to have the same view of data visible across all departments. So end of the day, to deliver a great customer experience, it is apparently a data integration and an application integration problem. So why is this task so challenging? Well, that's because one thing that is on the video, there are a lot of business applications proliferating. There are literally thousands and tens of thousands of SaaS applications proliferating everywhere. And in addition to that, throw in all the data silos. People track data in spreadsheets, databases, flat file. There are so many other numerous systems, and when you have applications and all this data, that creates silos, which means everybody's not looking at the same consistent data across what they're seeing. The other challenge is they have to orchestrate workflows. You heard in the video, people talk about order to cash as a process. So when you do that workflow, how do you automate the process when data is across multiple systems? It could be an order created in a CRM or an e-commerce and to the cash received in your ERP. So how do you get all these workflows coordinated with same consistent data, right? And especially when the fourth one, you have data changing. People touch different systems, they get calls, they service data, and that data changes. So that's why this whole problem is so hard, and that makes delivering customer experience very hard. So what's the Jitterbit answer to this problem? As what you heard in the video is to create what we call a customer API 360. So that's our approach. And what that really entails in very simple words is these data, it could be leads, orders, shipments, invoices. So any data that you track, which is centric to your customer, no matter which applications that you're seeing in the outer periphery they are tracked, if you can connect them, you are able to deliver a same consistent view of the data and deliver a great customer experience. So that's the whole premise of this whole discussion. And how do we achieve? In a very simple words, at the bottom, you see all kinds of systems where you extract data from legacy apps, your package applications, your big data sources, your B2B apps. It doesn't matter, or even like devices and sensors. So from antiquated technology to modern technology, irrespective of where you store data, you pretty much you connect them via API integration approach, which pretty much means you track that data, you move them into the system of record, which is the second layer. And from that, you create your business processes like order to cash, order to fulfillment, and so on. And once you create that, you can interact with the data through user orchestration layer at the top. And that interaction could be via voice, via chatbots, via mobile, your whatever it may be, or even your SMS messages. So that way, whenever you want to access data, you get the single view, because it's a single platform which helps connect all this data together. So with that, I'll spend a couple of minutes, talk about one of our interesting customer case studies on what they did. This customer is Aspect Software. They run contact centers, connecting all kinds of technology company, obviously. And a technology company had this disparate data problem, because again, in their case, data is across ERP, NetSuite, CRM Salesforce, some data, CPQ information, code information in Aptus. They're trying to organize all that through BI. So they had a lot of these problems about connecting data. But and what challenges they had was volatility in forecast, because they're not able to get access to data, reconcile the bookings, manual code processes, again, because you don't have this automation, hard time knowing what codes turn into assets. A lot of this data done by batch processing, and they did not have a central environment that connected all these pieces together. So what they do, they created a unified view of data through the Jitterbit platform, and they got scale and flexibility on how they manage data. They reduced friction and errors while handling the process. So it was no longer manual, it was an automated process. Because of that, they were able to create more accurate reporting for both finance and service teams. And their code to cash process, which took months together, was done instantaneously. And from a batch processing, they were able to process via agile integration. So what results? Well, they got their whole ROI in less than 9 months. They connected over 7,500 database tables, 225,000 database columns, billion rows of data. You can see that again, this is what we talk about, data silos and data complexity, right? And the Jitterbit, they went live totally by connecting all of this in 9 months. And essentially, they were able to manage the customer lifecycle end to end by connecting all these database data aspects together. So the code at the bottom epitomizes on the benefits. They also infused artificial intelligence into the data. But one of the use cases they did was language translation. They also did a lot of other use cases via APIs. And the best part is all these APIs are available for different vendors. They can be consumed by the platform, or they can even be designed by developers. So it doesn't matter. So you can consume third-party APIs, you can create your APIs, everything can be done by a single platform. So that's the value that our customers saw. A little bit about Jitterbit, if you didn't know, we are backed by a lot of global investors, KKR, Autodesk, and so on. We have enterprise scale partners. We work with all these ecosystems that you just mentioned, Salesforce, Workday, NetSuite, and so on. So that way you get a solid company backing your data. We have thousands of customers worldwide, A lot of brands you recognize on creating their customer 360 via our platform. Folks like Gartner put us at a leader for 5 years in a row. We're the only vendor with 100% customer recommendation. And the reason being, our platform is easy to use. It gives, you can deploy your projects quicker, offering value for time and time to value. And it can be handled by anybody from a line of business to an API developer. So there's a lot of versatility that comes with our platform. And last but not the least, our customers find a lot of value. They think that's usable. They love with our post-sale support, and they get rapid results through our platform. So that in a nutshell was my pitch. If you have the same problem of scattered data and you want to create a customer 360 and deliver a great experience, contact us. The email is straightforward, sales@jitterbit.com, or go to our website, look through our assets, talk to us about your problem, and we'll help you.